It is Winey Wednesday. We're going to welcome in Blaine Ballard of Mazza. We're here to talk about all kinds of things. You've got a lot of wines here on the table to talk about. Let's talk about your cozy wines because it is cozy season.
Yeah, it is. With the change in the weather, people kind of tend to move toward some heavier fortified wines like our port and our sherry. We've got a new release in our spiced apple wine. Kind of fits the same mold as our Victorian holidays. So spiced wines, you can drink them warm, put them in a crock pot, put them on top of the wood stove, and this time of year the spice really comes out, and you can even add a little bit of spice to them.
Every time I've done this for family gatherings, they love it. They go crazy for it. You just warm it up, throw some orange slices, apple slices. It's just it's so inviting.
And it's super almost dangerously easy sometimes to drink it, but
that's true.
Really festive for the holidays. And of course, our ice wine is always great this time of year, as all times of year. But these sweeter, a little bit more fortified, a little bit more rich flavors are really nice and comforting this time of year.
You've got a new release?
Yeah, that's our apple spice wine. We did one years ago, and actually in cooperation with the Christmas Village in Philadelphia, they pour, we are their primary wine sponsor, and they pour a bunch of our wines there, but they did a honey mead from us, and they requested another one, so we brought back this apple spice and worked with them to come up with a recipe that works good, and we actually serve it out of kegs on draft, and it's warmed up in the process down there at Christmas Village, and people really seem to love it.
You got a special event coming up at Trek.
Yeah, we do. The release of our underwater aged sparkling wine that we had talked about before. We're on November 1st. We're having our release party for that, and we'll be viewing some footage from the submersion and from the recovery, so it should be a great event. Really limited number of bottles of that wine available.
You'll be able to purchase them, but there's limited numbers.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah. When anything that is remaining after the release party, we'll have available at South Shore Wine Company for sale. But they're going to be packaged in a real nice commemorative box, and it'll tell you the whole story, and you'll get a little bit of literature with them. But it's going to be a really cool event.
We need to get Bob on the blue couches to talk more in length about that, how you submerged it underwater for a year. It was a super secret location, then you retrieved it, the whole thing. It's really
and they've recently gone out, and we sunk twice as much this year on a different shipwreck out there that is another big secret.
Yeah.
So, but we'll do retrieval next summer for that one, so hopefully it continues as an annual release.
Some in the wine industry like to consider October, come over October. Just, grab a nice bottle of wine, something kind of warm and comforting, a little spicy, and go visit your friends. Spend some good quality time before things get crazy over the holidays, right?
Right, absolutely. That come over October is kind of a newish thing put forth by a few of the wine industry associations, and it's a really great way to sort of work your way into the season.
Yeah, I like that. As a matter of fact, I'm having a little get together this weekend because it's a good time to do it now before things do start to pipe up and get pretty crazy. There's all the contact information. These bottles of sherry are beautiful. The cream sherry, and what's the other one over there?
Our port style
sherry.
wine.
Yes.
So,
and you say you have these before dinner as an appetizer or after as a digestive?
They
any
work
way you want it.
actually great in place of a dessert if you are just feeling too full from all that you ate. A glass of that will help.
Cream sherry. That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Great to see you, Blaine.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Happy fall. We'll see you next time.